Hey, you guys. I'm wondering if I've finally got it. Maybe if Jesus is giving me clues, but I, Jesus, the word was, I'm coming for my church on September 23, 24. Then it's like an exodus. I didn't really like that part, but okay. Actually, it reminds me of the verse, come out of her, my people. So, yeah, Jesus is coming for my church. The call went out, and he's waiting for people to come out. And, like in the book of Joel, how it went dark, and like now this CME thing, coronal mass ejection, it might, okay, and I shared a short of some church in Connecticut that people don't go to church in masses in Connecticut, and it was a long line in and out of second and first service. So because of this word that went out, shot rang out across the world, so to speak, and a lot of people came in, and then Charlie Kirk, a lot more people came in. It's like an exodus. Jesus made the call, and people are coming, and they're coming, and they're coming. And not only that, they're either falling away like, oh, this is no big deal, and some aren't. But there's always few. There's always going to be few, and lots of people follow Jesus. But Jesus asked the disciples, he asked them something, and then he told everybody something, and then they fell away. And then he turned to his disciples and he said, are you going to leave me too? And I think that's when Peter said, where else would we go but you? But that might have been another verse. So anyway, a lot of people came because of the date, and then they might be falling away because, oh, this is stupid, and we fell for this, They came out of fear, maybe. And then the other ones that came are like, wow, I love this Jesus, I'm glad. That's the best thing that ever happened to me, was this date, because it brought me to Jesus, and I'm so happy, And then the Charlie Kirk thing. So that side of the world was like, wow, we never heard of Charlie Kirk, and they binge watch his videos, or that they are like, he's right, this world is upside down. And anyway, then you got those that Jesus is going to ask them, are you going to leave me too? And it's like an exodus, come out from her, my people. And they're coming out. And I just don't understand this. There's going to be no World Cup. That is so far away. That's just so far away. But I do think there's going to be a big shakeup, because there's still some that might have fallen away after they came, and Jesus wants to tell them, hey, no, this, don't fall away, because maybe they're being more eyes open to things, and maybe there's still some that haven't come out of the world. And with the shaking, and a lot of people have seen darkness dreams, I myself have. So I think the earth is going to go dark. I've seen that. And then after that, just like maybe last week, I ran across so many more videos that either I didn't notice or I didn't see them, but they had the same dreams where they're catapulted into outer space darkness, and they look down and the earth is black. So I never really noticed anybody having the same kind of dreams as I had, but they were. So I think God Jesus. He's going to do a quick work, and that's a Bible verse, and he says, I'm going to cut it short in righteousness, whatever that means. Because Jesus knows that we are a weary bride. We're also hold on to the word of my patience. Remember, we're the ones in the field that have been there through the whole day. We can't start getting grumpy about it. So he is, yeah, those verses. I think he's going to cut it short. He knows we're weary. We're holding on to the word of his patience, that he is coming. But he knows when to give us strength when our patience is wearing thin, and he also knows how to fill us up when we feel frazzled, and he'll take care of us. We just have to make sure we focus on the truth that he's coming. And I'm just saying that I think that's what the Exodus is. The Exodus took a little while. I even think that the history goes that not every single Jew went. There were some Jews that wanted to stay in Egypt. But when, I don't know what that would tie into, but yeah, we are all leaving Egypt. I don't think, now while they were crossing the Red Sea, there were stragglers, because I mean, they couldn't go in one blob of a group. They had to, train along. They had to train in a train, like a line, a wide line, a slender line. I don't know, but there were those last ones that finally reached the other side, and then Jesus closed it up, and by then the Egyptians were there. So even that in itself, the Egyptians were on their heels. So it's kind of like the world events are going to be on our heels. It'll be at the last minute, and then Jesus closes the Red Sea. So anyway, I'm just saying, I think that's what the Exodus means. It does take some time. There were plagues first. There had to be plagues, however long that took, before they even left Egypt. So it's definitely a process, and I just hope and pray that this coronal mass ejection thing amounts to something. But it may not, because you guys, we've been watching this stuff. Some of you newcomers, this might be new to you, but this stuff has all happened. The only thing that hasn't happened, that has happened like 5 years ago or 3, 2, 1 year ago, is this worldwide thing. The worldwide. Finally, all people are getting their eyes open. But we've had these coronal mass ejections and Carrington events. Oh, that might happen like tomorrow. So hopefully this is the one, though. And anyway, okay, over and out. Bye.